What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine. I am back, and from NBC News, nearly half of Democrats don't want Biden to run in 2024, poll finds. Yet Democrats are divided over who could replace Biden, who remains popular in the party. Yeah, well, this makes sense because Joe Biden is absolutely awful. He's completely corrupt. I mean, he has a laundry list of awful things, from Hunter Biden, his brother, showering with his daughter. I mean, it's all absolutely despicable, and we've been told constantly that, white men are the problem and systemic racism. Meanwhile, Joe Biden is quite literally that system. He is that establishment, but somehow he gets a pass. I'm not quite sure how that works, especially when he goes on and tells Charlemagne the God that you're not black if you don't vote for me. But that, of course, is a completely different story. And they do not have a deep bench. I can guarantee you whoever they put in is going to be worse than Joe Biden, right? Do you think that they're going to suddenly come to their senses and put in a common sense Democrat? It literally doesn't exist anymore. Any common sense Democrat is lambasted and thrown out of the party, or they choose to quit and become an independent like Kirsten Sinema or that other guy who just jumped ship and became a Republican. They say nearly half of Democrats, 44%, prefer that President Joe Biden not seek re-election in 2024 and allow someone else to be the party's standard bearer, according to a new National Monmouth University poll. Now, according to them, it should be a woman of color or maybe a transformer or something, right? You can't have another white guy. You're going to put Gavin Newsom in there. We saw that other poll where even Californians don't want him to run. And again, by their logic, Gavin Newsom should not be the one to run because he is, in fact, the problem. And I do believe Gavin Newsom and Joe Biden are both the problem, but not for the reason that the establishment says that white men are the problem. But of course, I digress. Moving on. But the survey shows that Democrats are divided over whom should replace Biden as the party's presidential nominee. And 3/4 of Democrats have a favorable view of the president. Okay, I doubt it. But they've been so brainwashed, they don't know what's going on. They just know that orange man bad, Democrat good, vote blue no matter who. Doesn't matter how much gas costs. He doesn't control the prices until they come down 10 cents. Then, of course, he was the one who helped bring the gas prices down, right? They said Donald Trump was going to start World War III. Well, here we are with, us in a proxy war with Russia. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And the media is always going to tiptoe around it and try to convince you that everything is great and it's all better than orange man bad. And nobody's perfect. Donald Trump wasn't perfect, but give me a break. Joe Biden is an absolutely empty suit. He's only good for corruption. He's been in politics since, 1960 or something. He is the picture of the corrupt establishment, but somehow he has tricked people into believing that other white guys are the problem, right? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. In the poll, 44% of Democrats want Biden to step aside so someone else can run for president next year. 25% say they want Biden to seek a second term, and 30% have no preference either way. And it's also strange because the guy's like 167 years old. I mean, Donald Trump was the oldest president until Joe Biden won. Even though a plurality of Democrats say they want someone else to run in 2024, the Monmouth poll also finds they're divided on a replacement. 13% say they'd like to see Vice President Kamala Harris. Ugh, brutal. She is disgusting. Even Democrats, radicals, nobody likes Kamala. Even Joe Biden himself doesn't like Kamala Harris, right? And she doesn't like him either. We remember when she was on the debate stage and called him a racist and then took the job that he offered her. It's all this is all despicable. And I don't know. Like I said, their heels are so dug in, they can't say, all right, maybe we went a little too far. Let's back off and come to a middle ground. No, they have to keep going and going and going until they destroy themselves along with the rest of the country, unfortunately. Would like to see Kamala Harris as the Democrats' presidential nominee. So 13% want Kamala Harris. That's not a lot, but it's too many. It should be actually 0. 6% want Senator Bernie Sanders, an independent from Vermont. Another 6% pick Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Again, we're constantly told, AOC is out there, recently saying, white man, blah, blah, even though she's married to a white guy. Different story. But how can they even fathom running for president when they should give that spot up to a person, a woman of color, a transformer of color, possibly, if they wanted to stick to their guns. But they have no morals. It's all absolutely fake. And like I constantly say, Every single one of their talking points or agendas will undoubtedly, without fail, every single time conflict with another one of their talking points. And that's why they have these old white guys running, even though we're constantly told that old white guys are evil. Buttigieg, Newsom, all of them. 51% of Democrat respondents couldn't name a replacement. Yeah, because they got nobody. What's more, Biden remains popular in the party, with 74% of Democrats having a favorable view of the president versus 14 who view him in a negative light. And that's because he's got an old black friend named Barack Obama. That's all he's riding on, right? And Barack Obama, look, he was charismatic, but they're all completely corrupt. Every single one of them, left, right, center, up, down, they're all completely corrupt. And I don't know how this happened, right? Do they go into politics thinking that they're going to actually help somebody, and then, I don't know, some lobbyist pulls up at their door or backs a truckload of money up to their door to get them to start doing their bidding, and then their morals go out the window? Or do they go in knowing that they're going to be corrupt? I honestly don't know, right? It's like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode at this point, right? Some jerk off gets into politics for the payout. But I digress. That net positive rating for Biden among Democrats, plus 60, is higher than any other potential 2024 contender, including Sanders, 59, Warren, 52, Buttigieg, 48, and Harris, 45. So even his own vice president has the lowest net positive rating. The exceptions are 2 Democrats who have said they won't run or who are prohibited by the Constitution from seeking another term, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. I don't know. Okay, she said she won't seek a term. And unfortunately, if she runs, she probably would win. And we all know by now that Time Magazine admitted that they had a shadow cabal that fortified the election. So there's really no way around their fortification, right? They are in complete control. And that's why they do not have to debate. That's why they do not have to pump the brakes and say, maybe we went a little too far, let's go back. They can just say, no, we're right. We're going to turn your little boy into a little girl, and all the rest of the stuff. The sun monster is coming to get you. The list goes on and on. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.